Alright guys, been doing a little experimenting, trying to get rid of the purge cycles with a CVT lean burn. Tried the B14 neutral switch with no luck, and now I've tried the B16 switch with no luck, and actually it has zero effect. When I hit it, it just doesn't, it's almost like nothing's even happening, no matter when I hit it, whether it's during a lean burn, after a lean burn, or a purge, I mean. It doesn't really have any effect, no codes. But another interesting thing I've been playing with is the behavior that pt2 Insight noticed about when you go out of lean burn for even just a slight amount of time and go back in, it kind of resets the purge cycle, or the purge cycle. You can keep going if you repeatedly do that. So luckily I've got this throttle lock, or throttle control here. So I've been testing his theory out, and it works perfect pretty much every time. The only thing that I've noticed though is it seems to only work around 20 to 21 on the throttle position. If I go higher than that and try and blip the throttle to kick it out of lean burn and then let it come back in, it's too high and it won't drop back into lean burn. It's almost like it's looking for the 20 to 21 throttle position area before it'll kick back into lean burn. So as long as I stay around 20 or 21 and the speed around 40, 45, somewhere in there, and repeatedly flick the gas pedal as I'm in lean burn, I'll never have a purge cycle, and it works great. But generally when I'm in lean burn, I'm somewhere around 27, 28 to 30 on my throttle position, so I can get about the most speed possible, which is around 50 to 55, sometimes 60. So I'm not sure if there's a way, maybe someone can figure out a way to do it, but I just wanted to show you an example of flicking the pedal and how it kicks in and out. If you watch that lean burn and watch my foot down here, hopefully you can see it. But if I just tap it, I can just sit here over and over and it'll just kick in and out of lean burn. And if I do that even just once, it'll reset me and I'll be able to drive for a mile and a half, 2 before I get a purge. So if every mile to mile and a half I just flick the pedal, it's great. I have no purge cycles. But like I said, it'd be handy if there was a way to do it at an increment greater than 20 or 21 on the throttle position. I've tried. It's hard to do with holding the phone at the same time, but I've tried higher than the 20, 19, 21 area, and I can't get it. If I accelerate up to the, say that, I'm putting my foot in it here, I'm gonna hold it up to about 30, and if I let out of it back to the 20, then flick it, and then take it back up to the 30, I can do it that way too, and it won't purge. And I can, you know, running 47, I can get it up to speed, and then flick it, drop to 20, let it come back in, and then go back up to 30 again, and that'll work. But another way that I haven't been able to try, but I think that might work, that might be an easier solution, is a way to, like a switch that takes my throttle position down to 9, or idle, for just a split second. Because if I let her back down to do my best here. It's hard to do, but now I'm at 21, I'm in lean burn. If I drop the gas pedal and let it basically go back to idle for just a split second, it'll also kick it out of lean burn. Then if I get back into the throttle around 20, 21, it'll come right back in. So I'll do my best to try to hit it to show this behavior. So on 3, I'm gonna do it 1, 2, 3. So it kicked out, and then I tap back in. Well, it didn't do it that time. I had a little bit of luck earlier with that same behavior. See if I can get it to come back in. Nope, it's not gonna work that way. I thought earlier I had it a couple times, maybe not. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like keeping it around the 20 to 21 area, and I can just flip it. Well, that didn't work either. Try this again. Right in the 20 area. Now if I flick the throttle, my throttle lock doesn't work perfect every time. Okay. Try again here. There we go. Do it at 20, as long as when I let go of the pedal, it comes back down. There we go. All right. So you can see, watch my foot here. Watch the lean burn, but you just do that. Like I said earlier, it basically resets the whole lean burn cycle over every time you do that, even though it's just a split second that it's out. So maybe if there's a way that we can spoof the throttle position up to say 32, 33 just for a split second, and then bring it back down to 20, and then gradually take it back up to 30, that would be the ideal situation, or to where I can set my throttle cruise here basically at the 30 position like this, and then somehow spoof the signal down to a 20 for just a second without moving this, but just spoof the actual signal to the ECM to 20, then flick it back up to 33 or 4, and then flick it back down to 20 again, and then until the lean burn engages, and then let it go back to the 30, which sounds pretty complex, but maybe if you guys have any kind of ideas on how to do that, that would help. But it does work if I just, well, I went up, okay. It does work if I do this, keep it around the 20, it'll every time it'll flick and go back in, no problem. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, please let me know.